Just in time for the weekend, prepare for major backups if you're traveling on 35W. Starting tonight, most of the highway will close for an 8-mile stretch from Interstate 494 down to the Burnsville split. This will impact drivers coming from the southern suburbs into the city of Minneapolis and, of course, vice versa as well. It technically isn't a complete closure, as one lane going south will stay open between 90th Street and the split, but it will be slow. If the weather cooperates and everything goes as planned, the interstate should reopen before the Monday morning commute.
Family, friends, and the community celebrated the life of Philando Castile 1 year after his death. They held a candlelight vigil in Falcon Heights last night. Castile was the cafeteria supervisor at a St. Paul school, so some of the children he worked with came to honor his life. Castile's girlfriend, Diamond Reynolds, was also there, and she thanked everyone for their prayers and support and says the anniversary is more than just a day for mourning.
We have life. We have so many other things to be grateful for. We have to live our life for the people that are no longer here to live for themselves.
Reynolds plans to host this same event every year on July 6th at Como Park. And tonight at 6:30, Castile's family is holding a Unity and Peace Lantern release in Falcon Heights. Proceeds will go towards the Philando Castile Relief Foundation. Governor Mark Dayton wants a new police training fund to be named in Philando Castile's memory.
At the end of the day, everyone wants to go home. The police wants to go home, and the civilian wants to go home.
Castile's mother and relatives joined Governor Dayton in making that announcement yesterday. Earlier this year, the state legislature okayed $12 million to better train officers who work in diverse communities.
It takes, frankly, more courage than I have. So, but it also means they got to be able to operate in those situations with the utmost restraint, and that's where this training is so vitally important.
The governor wants to call the added resources the Philando Castile Law Enforcement Training Fund. A state board will later decide on the name. Police unions criticize the governor, calling this move an insult to officers that deepens divisions between people of color and law enforcement.